Okay, guys, this is my morning ritual. I wake up in the morning and drink my protein drink, and then I head to the gym. Now, got my son Caleb, 5 years old, and then Jael, and we head to the gym. I'm gonna do back today. Caleb's got his Spider-Man toys. What's up, Jael? We're putting our masks on, and every morning, this is the ritual. Take my kids and let's head to the gym for back day. Okay, so here I'm just getting a towel, got my water bottle, and I'm gonna go over here and do these days, I don't do this all the time, but I just started doing a little cardio, and I just want to show you guys how this is all I do. I just do light cardio, and I rather do it first before the workout because I won't do it after. But I'm just walking. I do have the treadmill inclined, and I will incline it a little higher, but I keep it at a calm pace. I get my pulse up to like maybe 115, and I do that for 20 to 30 minutes. I don't do that all the time, but I want to get some cardio in if I want to burn some extra calories. And so now here we are, we're going out onto the workout floor, and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to start off with. And a lot of times I go by feel of, mental too, like what exercise do I like. And I've decided to do some, I like warming up with dumbbell curls where you're alternating and really twisting the wrist. And the reason I like that is by twisting the wrist, you get the brachialis muscle in, which is a muscle underneath your bicep, and the twisting, and the bicep tendon connects into the shoulder joint. And I have hurting shoulders, being 47 years old and working out for 33 years. And the bicep tendon pulls on the shoulder. And so this actually warms up my shoulders. I know that sounds kind of funny, but it kind of warms me up, the twisting of the wrist. And so I'm just kind of warming up right here. I got the 30s. I did several warm-up sets before I got to the 30s. I think I started with the 10s, and then I went to the 15s. I went to the 20s. I went to the 25s. As I've gotten older, I warm up a lot more. That was kind of like my first set right there of a heavier type weight. And then so here I am. Like I said, this is probably like this would be my second real set. And I'm trying not to swing much. When the dumbbells start getting heavier, of course you have to swing a little bit because it'll pull you forward when you get to the heavier weights. But I'm just twisting here. I love doing these first because it really warms up my biceps, the twisting motion. If you look at your bicep and flex it and twist your wrist back and forth, you'll see what I'm talking about, how it elongates the bicep and shortens the bicep. So this is a really good, I almost always warm up with dumbbell curls. The whole time I'm always trying to concentrate on working my bicep and not swinging. A lot of guys swing and they use momentum, and they're actually using their shoulders. And So that was kind of like my heavy set, the 40-pound dumbbells. And so I felt like doing some hammer curls. And this works the brachialis muscle more. You can look that up on Google, what the brachialis muscle is if you don't know. But they're called hammer curls. And your bicep stays in a longer position the whole time. And you'll feel it. You'll get a different pump from doing these. And I just kind of go by feel. I'll throw these in sometimes in my bicep workouts. You notice how I went back down to the 30s because I want to make sure I'm controlling it. I want to really feel, all I care about is feeling the bicep, working the bicep. I don't care about how much weight I'm using. Then I'm going to move over, and I use these machines for not what they're intended for. This is a preacher curl where you're supposed to sit down and do the preacher curls with both arms. I don't like how it feels on me, so I like grab these cables and just do a straight curl. And there's a difference between free weights, which was what I was just using, free weights, machines, and also cable machines. The dumbbells, you have gravity you're kind of fighting with, and on these you do too, but it's on a cable, and so there's more tension through the whole movement. And both of them have pros and cons. It's good to mix them all up. Free weights, machine weights. And once again, I start with a light weight. I'm already warmed up, but I start with a light weight, do another set, get the feel of the movement, get some blood in the muscle, and then I keep increasing the weight. I'm always increasing the weight each set. I start off low and go heavier and heavier. And I'm doing about 12 repetitions here. And my main thing with biceps is I'm just trying to pump blood into them. Do the mind-muscle connection. I'm concentrating on my biceps, flexing it. I'm not just bringing the weight from point A to point B. I'm squeezing. And I'm resting about maybe a minute between each set. And this is my third exercise I felt like doing. This is a cool machine because as you're crawling up, you rock back and it puts all the weight on the meat of the bicep. So you can go heavy on these and really strain. Instead of doing barbell curls and swinging the weight and you're only feeling it on like half of the movement. On this one, you're feeling it from the bottom to the top all the way because it's on a cable. And so after my biceps are really warmed up and loosened up, I've done all these sets. I feel safe and ready to go into my heavy sets. And don't have to worry about injuring myself or pulling a bicep. This is my second set, made a little bit heavier. This exercise feels great. If you have it in your gym, it's not, every gym has different equipment. What I've noticed with working with people is, especially if they have a weak body part like arms. A lot of guys want to get their arms bigger and they can't. And what I've noticed when I work with them is they don't have that mind-muscle connection. They're doing the same exercises as me, same sets, but they're not getting a pump, and they're cheating. They don't realize they're cheating the weight, and they don't have that mind-muscle connection. So I really want to focus or make that my key point is for arms and every muscle is you want to put your mind in the muscle. When you're resting on your set, you can do whatever you want. Play on your phone, think about other things, talk to people. But once you get to the set, everything should just block out, and you should totally focus on the muscle you're working. So that was biceps. I did those 3 exercises, and now we're moving on to triceps. And I'm just doing. There's so many variables that you can do. I kind of liken this slightly bent straight bar, and I'm starting out full range of motion, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. And I do several sets. I probably did like 10 sets here, but they were easy sets, just adding weight each time. as I was just trying to warm the muscle up, put all the blood in the muscle so that I won't get injured. Like I said, when I was younger, I could go in there and do one set, add weight, do another set, and then jump straight into my heavy set and start going heavy. Well, as I've gotten older, and through the years, I have to warm up more and more and more. I'm a little bit more stiff. So depending on what age you are, just remember, as you get older, you need to start warming up more and more. I kind of just decided to face this way for the camera, get a different angle. As you can see, I'm doing full range of motion. And when I warm up on all my exercises, I'm doing like 20 to 30 reps sometimes in the beginning, adding weight, 20 to 30 reps. But I'm not taxing out my muscle. Like I said, I'm just warming, stretching the muscle. My body fat's kind of high right now. When I get the body fat down, when I get ready to do that, kind of drop a little bit of my body fat, my arms will appear a lot bigger, a lot more detail in them. People actually think, whenever I drop maybe 5 to 8 pounds of fat, people think I've gotten bigger. They really ask me, like, "Are you getting, what are you doing?" And I'm not getting bigger. It's I'm losing the fat, and so that you can see the muscles more and they pop out more. So that was at the press downs. Now I'm doing a French press for triceps, and I'm on an incline bench, and I don't sit all the way down on it, or my arms would be hitting the back of it. So I put my butt in the middle of the bench, and my legs are straight. So I'm kind of standing up on an incline, and this takes pressure off my elbows. I used to do them like when I was younger. I used to do a flat, like lying. They call them skull crushers, and I would go up. Man, I would go up to, I remember, 130, 140, 150 pounds, and you can only do that when you're young, because as you get older, a lot of guys, everybody, that will kill my elbows right now. So, of course, I go lighter. I think it's like 75 pounds. You might go up to 80 or 90. And like I said, that's not a lot of weight for me. But in this incline position, it takes strain off my elbows. And once again, I'm just really getting into the movement. Sometimes you can finish it off. If it was kind of light, finish off with close grip like this. That's just to get a burnout in. And all these exercises, besides the warm-up sets where I'm doing like 20 or 30 reps, my meat exercises, working sets are like 12 to 15. Now I'm doing I want to finish off with this tricep push down, or they're like dips, but once again, I can't do dips anymore because it hurts my shoulders, and so I'll have to use these machines. And I don't like facing into or sitting into the machine like you're supposed to, because it's not the right angle. So if any of you guys want to try this, you're actually I'm supposed to be turning around and sitting down in the seat. I don't like that. So I turn around and do it backwards. And I used to do dips with 180, 200 pounds strapped to me, just free weight dips. And of course, that would destroy my shoulder. And I came to the local neighborhood shops, and we're eating at Chilio's Mexican restaurant. And we're having a taco plate. Tacos. This is a pre-workout. Enjoying a taco dinner with my family. That's my son Caleb and Giles. Just ready to hit that ground beef